Starving to be Empty is targeted around eating disorders, specifically related to anorexia, and it's I enjoy doing quite a bit of like perspective writing in our music, and so thankfully I've never had to deal with an eating disorder personally. This is about somebody I was very close with at the time who, again, like she was very brave enough to kind of call me and just like really open up to me about what she experienced going through this, because she's been battling it for what I know like the better part of 20 years, and it's just, it's things where I think you might think you like have an idea of what it would be like to have an eating disorder, or I think a lot of times like naively I would really think like it's not that hard, like just eat, like it doesn't have to be that complicated, and it was actually like kind of like a wake-up call, or just like a really big like slap in the face to kind of hear her talk about it, and that she told me that she felt like borderline schizophrenic sometimes because she has this constant internal voice that is like picking at her and judging her if it doesn't have to be like she overate or ate something, it's like if you eat anything, it's like she would tell me she would have like a burrito or something for dinner, and then she would have this internal voice just saying like, okay, like to compensate for like you being such a horrible person eating that, you need to not eat for 3 days. And it's not, and she told me like it's not like her conscience telling her that, it's like literally an internal voice that talks to her, and makes it really hard for her to kind of get over these big things she has with like body dysmorphia, and because I've known her for a while, and I would see like big fluctuations in her weight, and she's a beautiful person to her core, but it was just, it was really hard to watch her go through that. I mean, even series of like her telling me like she was having like heart palpitations, and like I know she had to go to like a rehab for eating disorders, and like doctors were just telling her like your heart is like literally gonna give out if you don't provide it enough like nutrients and eat a normal diet. And there were still times where I would see her unfortunately like backpedal and kind of fall back into older habits. And so I think I wanted to try writing the song as kind of a telling of her story, but again, just something we hadn't really touched base on, and I don't think like it's really talked about very often, at least like in this scene or genre. And I was hoping again that this song could be kind of like a comforting piece of music for people to listen to if they suffer from any kind of eating disorder.